I want to show you guys something. Most people will notice that there seems to be a lot of ladybugs flying around in the fall. And practically everybody I know, including my wife, complains to no end because we're always vacuuming these damn ladybugs. They get into the house and onto the ceiling and they stink, and there's a new species that has been introduced into the countryside. And these ones bite, so they're a little more annoying. But look at this. Now I'm not up on my ladybugs, so I get my two ladybugs confused, but there's the native ones and then there's apparently they're called Asian ladybugs that come in. I'll have to brush up on that. But I just want to mention that when we are farming our soybeans and when we are deciding whether or not to spray that soybean field for aphids, we're counting all the beneficial insects in that field too, and especially ladybugs. Ladybugs will eat, hundreds of aphids a day. So when we're counting our soybean field for aphid threshold, whether to kill them off with spray or not, we're also counting the beneficials, and we're subtracting the aphid count for all the beneficials we're finding. And there's a lot of beneficials in the field. So when you find that your area maybe is, in the fall when it's a warm day and you have these ladybugs flying around and they're a little bit annoying, maybe consider the fact that that's a good thing, because that farmer didn't spray his field for aphids. He didn't spray and kill everything in that field. He was able to leave it and let the natural predators take care of the infestation, because that's what we all want, right? We want nature to trying to find that balance for us. We're creating a bit of an imbalance in agriculture right now. So this new Asian ladybug's brought in, and it's been called an invasive species, but it's actually serving us a very important purpose. So let's use that mindset too when we're acknowledging this annoyance. To have to deal with 2 weeks of these silly ladybugs flying around maybe isn't such a bad thing. It means that maybe we got away with not having to treat with insecticide. And ultimately that's what everybody's telling us to do, right? So anyways, just thought I would put my 2 cents in there. Just be sure, guys, before we criticize everything that's going on, that we figure out what's actually going on. Maybe especially beekeepers, when I'm hearing a beekeeper complain about these ladybugs, one got in his mouth, it tastes bad, put up with it, because that farmer didn't spray, and he would have been bitching about the spray too. So maybe contact your farmers and maybe have a discussion, over coffee. Farmers love drinking coffee, especially 10 o'clock in the morning, and sit down and just talk about the year, and maybe don't be as critical, and try to figure out what's going on out here. Because I think there's a disconnect not only from the urban part of society, but there's a disconnect between farmers too. We're getting so specialized, and we're all on our single mind track. We got to work together here. So if we want to make agriculture more of a balance, or if we want to solve all these problems, we can't do it alone. We got to do it together. And I'm pretty sure everybody's willing to do it. Just we have to know what's going on. Anyways, I gotta get back to work. I got a foot of snow coming tomorrow, and I'm not done moving bees in yet. So I'm still having fun. I will assume that after this next snowfall, and once I have to start blowing out drifts, I'll stop having fun. But until then, Ian out.